Oh, but we can see the comments. Oh, great. It's live.
Hi. Sorry, I should have warned you guys. Hello, everybody. I'll give it a minute just in case anybody is actually going to come to this. Sorry, I should have warned you guys. Hello. Huh?
Is everyone in the thing on their phone?
I just got on it.
Yeah. I'm about to find it and make sure
we have 4 people watching, but I don't know if that's like us 4.
It probably is.
Yeah, I think so. It's fine.
How do I'm like, okay.
Wait, what am I supposed to do on my phone? I'm sorry. I missed.
No, you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
I just went to Naima's channel and I'm on the live so that I can be in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
On my phone, I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody else gonna come, but we're gonna get started. So hi, welcome to Spooky. Oh hi, people are. Oh, that's right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi. What? Okay, sorry. Okay. Guys, so welcome to Spooky Sprints with Friends. This is just reading sprint that we are doing together. I invited some of my friends to do it with me, and yeah, we're just gonna do some sprints. We're gonna read for 20 minutes and then take a break for 10 and keep doing that and discuss what's going on in our book and just talk about whatever we want to talk about. So do you guys want to go and introduce yourselves? Mare?
Sure. Hey everybody, I'm Mare and my channel is Mare Reads because I read.
What are you going to be reading tonight, Mare?
Oh, great question. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I settled on Jade City. Gonna try and make progress.
Is that like an adult fantasy book?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jess. My channel is Books Past Bedtime, and I'm going to be reading Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief tonight. And if you didn't know, we have a Percy Jackson readathon that you can join. So.
Good. Meredith?
All right. I'm Meredith. My channel is Meredith Elizabeth, but all of my other social are it's Meredith E. Reed, so I don't know why I don't just change my channel name, but I'm reading The Whisper Man tonight.
Ooh,
spooky.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, I'm Nicole, but my channel name is Bon Bon Reads, and today I'm going to be reading Sadie by Courtney Summers. So I'm really excited to get into spooky season.
Yes.
Hi guys. My name is Raven. My channel is Ray Ray Reads. And today I'm going to also be reading The Lightning Thief by, I'm not even going to say his last name because if you watch my recent video, I can't play it. So.
And I'm obviously, maybe not obviously, Naima. This is my channel. You're watching it on this one. And let's see. I don't know what I'm going to read, actually. So for now, I'm just going to say that I'm going to start They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. This is becoming a show on HBO, I believe. So I'm really excited to read this. And if I'm not feeling it, I'll probably pick up one of these 2 books or Verity by Colleen Hoover. So yeah. Now what? How do I like okay, so I'm gonna post, we're gonna read for 20 minutes now, so we'll stop at 7:24 and then Eastern Standard Time. And we'll come back in 10 minutes. So 20 minutes. Guys,
oh my god. So good. I'm excited for you. Okay, I'll read.
All right. Okay. I'm going on mute now. Guys, what the? I can't do this. Okay, sorry. Hi. I'm back.
Hello.
Am I
A little
echoing?
bit.
Is that due to me though? Let me figure it out really fast. Okay, so does anybody have like their phone volume turned up really high or anything? Okay, well, hi. We just read, if you just joined, we just read for 20 minutes, and now we're going to take a 10-minute break and discuss what we read and anything we want to talk about. So, does anybody have anything that they'd like to say?
What book did you decide to start?
I started They Wish They Were Us. It's like Pretty Little Liars, murder mystery. It is so far really, I can tell it's going to be good. So,
Cool.
Love that.
How many pages did everybody get done? That's what I want to know.
Speedy reader over here. Like, I
got
read
to
20
19.
pages.
I read 19 pages, but that's kind of bad. I feel like for this book because it's like super easy, but I don't think I'm a very fast reader. Like I think I've started to realize that I just read a lot. So it seems like people always say, "Oh, you're such a fast reader." I'm like, "No, I'm not actually."
Reagan, did you say 19?
I think that's how I am too.
You guess. 19. Oh my God, if I read 90 pages in 20 minutes, I would be reading 50 books a month. I mean,
wait, you got through 19 pages and you say it's not a lot, but I read 6. Like,
well, this is like middle grade. This is The Lightning Thief.
right. How was your book, Nicole? Sadie?
It was really good so far. It took me a little bit to get into reading because I haven't done a live stream before, and I was like, the camera is looking at me, like, you know. But it was really cool because it switches back and forth perspectives, and so part of it's like dialogue, and I think that's why I read 20 pages because it's like it looks like a script, so it's not like in paragraph form the whole time. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. How did you guys feel about
I
your
got
books?
like 26 pages of The Lightning Thief done, I'm like dead in the middle, so I feel like I can't really talk about it without spoiling people, especially Reagan because she hasn't read it yet.
It's so good so far. Like, I'm really shocked because I feel like this reads very different than like Harry Potter, which is really the only other like middle grade I've read. And so I don't know. It's like, it's weird that he's 12 because the way his mind is like thinking, I just feel like he's older, but maybe it's because I've like only seen the movies. So I'm like picturing him as like some 16-year-old.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really enjoying it. And I think I just like, I don't know, it's interesting to look at it from like, I'm going to be a teacher in a year, which is freaking crazy. But he's like really bad in school. And it just like warms my heart that like the people who like often have like trouble in school are like, just have so much greatness and so much possibilities, but like, you just have to unlock that. So it's like Latin teacher, Mr. Brunner.
Yeah.
He's so cute and he's just so sweet.
So.
You're making me want to read it.
I know, same.
You should. It is really good. I like the humor in it too, because it's like it's stuff that kids would think is funny, but it's not like written down to the audience, so it's like enjoyable still now for me as well. So
now you're making me want to pick up the Lightning Thief.
You'd already started Jade City, right?
Yeah, I got like 30 more pages in, and so it's like picking up now, but it's like taking a lot out of me to read it because I'm reading like slower than I normally would, just because like I have to reread certain sections and I'm like having to like connect like, okay, which character's which. So like I feel like I'm not reading a lot, but then I look and I'm like, okay, actually I'm reading a lot. you know what I'm saying?
I getcha.
I like it so far though. Like it's just now starting to pick up. Like I just don't know what the central conflict's gonna be. I'm like 100 pages in, so.
What happened to Meredith? She's not like down in the bottom waiting to be put in, is she?
No. I have it at the bottom so I can see.
Yeah.
She hasn't texted. Oh, my wife.
That was way earlier. She was like, my Wi-Fi went out, but that was like way earlier, but she hasn't messaged us since then.
Yeah, it probably was something like that.
Yeah. So, did we talk about everybody's stuff? Reading?
Did you talk about yours, Naima?
Yeah, I said I'm liking it. It's murder mystery, but like I haven't gotten to those elements yet. It's like a bunch of rich kids, popular, in the Hamptons, I believe. And they go to a private school and their best friend was murdered like sophomore year, and every year they do like a memorial on the first day of school. And this year they're seniors, and I think some like crazy stuff is about to happen. I don't know. But yeah. Should be good. I don't know if this is YA though. This is so weird. I don't read YA. So
I feel like it is. I think I've heard about it before. I think it might be YA. But I'm not sure.
Well, it'll be something different for me. Also, I really want to show off my mug. It says Witch's Brew.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love that.
Thank you. Where Dreams Descend. Is that good?
Oh my god, it's so good. My wrap up's going up tomorrow, but literally like I probably talked about it for 20 years. Like it was so good.
What is it? Is it YA?
Yeah, it's a YA fantasy. It's supposed to be a duology, so I'm really excited for the second book because the first book ends on like a cliffhanger. But it's just like so atmospheric is I guess how I would describe it, because you aren't really explained like the specifics of like the magic system in the world, but like it really feels like you're there, and that's why I loved it so much. Yeah, it's going to be a duology. The next book I think comes out June next year.
How exciting.
That sounds amazing. I mean, the cover looks beautiful.
Yes.
Like
I would say, I talk about this again in my wrap up, but like I think it's like a blend between Throne of Glass, but like way better in my opinion because I don't love Throne of Glass. Ace of Shades, because it has like kind of those cards elements to it, And then the last book that I would kind of compare it to is Strange the Dreamer, because the writing is like sort of flowery, but not quite. I just think like it takes a lot of elements from other really good YA novels and like elevates it. So I'm very excited for more people to read it, to talk about it.
So basically, same time next week, we're all gonna like binge read that book now.
I hope, like, please read it. Like, I absolutely adore it. It's gonna probably be like one of my top favorite books this year that I've read.
Love that.
Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna post an October TBR. I don't know if how many people here like. Yeah, really? No, I mean not care, but like the viewer, like I don't know. You guys are like my friends, and we always talk about like videos and stuff. So this is kind of, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post an October TBR because I just haven't been feeling like TBRs recently. I just want to read what I want to read, and reading has kind of been like not as enjoyable for me recently, just because like I turned it into a hobby, like or no, I turned it into like something more than a hobby. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life recently. But yeah. Where Dreams Ascend is on my wish list. Yay. I'm going to look up the cover.
It's so pretty.
I want the Owl Crate so bad. I don't even own the book, but like next time I see it, like I almost bought it off Half Price Books. It was like $8, and I was like, should I? But then I didn't. So, long story short.
Is the Owl Crate cover the one with the black like rim?
Yeah, it's like without the dust jacket, and it's so beautiful. If only it wasn't like $8 billion on eBay, I would.
Right.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Missed you.
Okay, so we have one more minute. Anything else that you guys want to talk about really fast before we start reading again? Nope.
No.
I have nothing to say.
So we'll stop at, I can't do math.
54.
7, yes. There we go. Acting like I knew that. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep echoing. I feel like everybody was in a good part and they don't. Oh.
My book was just
You
getting
keep reading
crazy.
it. So how was that? How many pages? If you know, you don't have to look if you don't want to.
I read 38 pages.
What?
How do you read so many pages? I don't understand.
That's
impressive.
With my eyes.
What?
I usually read faster, to be honest. It's just like this book's kind of confusing me. I need to make like a character sheet because I like don't remember who anyone is because we don't spend like chapters with them for a while, and then they come back and I'm like, who are you again?
wow.
Oh.
I read 17 pages. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, I think I read 27.
What are you guys like?
I know.
But this is like middle
Yeah.
grade, 10 words on a page kind of thing. So Mara's reading adult fantasy and reading 40 pages in a minute. So I think she's skim reading. I think she's a teacher. I don't think she's
each word.
She's a
I
poser.
promise.
Oh, my turn? I think I read like 4 pages. I just am having a hard time with this. I am so distracted, but what I'm reading is really good. Like, Jess, you and I both read The Click.
Is it really?
This is
I
reminding me
love The
so
Click.
much of The Click.
I love The Click too.
Oh my gosh,
I was
Nicole, you
so
read
obsessed
it
with those
too?
books when I was a kid. I still have them
love
all. I have every single one.
Love that.
I wish I had them. I would get them from the library. So, yeah. But yeah,
You
I'm getting
guys-
like those vibes from it, and I'm like, ooh. Like, I don't know if I've evolved. Y'all, I just noticed my Wi-Fi cut. I
am thinking. Did she not know?
How do I get her back in?
She has to come back to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's saying I'm uninvited from now on. Okay. No, you're fine if you can hear us. It's cool. But yeah. What else? Miranda, you just joined. What are you reading? And same with you, Heather. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Meredith.
It was so bad.
I bet it was a productive time though.
Yeah.
Like, I got a lot of reading
How
in.
many pages did you read?
Yeah. I don't know what to say. How was everybody's day?
Mine was great. It was my first day off in like 6 days straight. I actually only had 2 days off the whole like second half of September.
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole. Gosh, everybody's leaving us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a day off today and it was great.
Oh, here's the
Moral of the story.
The job is so interesting. Like, I just think that is so cool. I'm obsessed. Nicole.
I can explain, guys. I'm using my phone for this, so I have to keep like tilting it like to see like what percent my battery's at, and I accidentally like exited out. So I was like, oh no. We're good. Sorry, continue.
Oh, I was just saying that Jess's job is so cool. She's a flight attendant? Is that what
Yeah.
That is so
How did you like get into that? Did you just like decide one day you're gonna do it and do you have to like take classes for it or
Yeah, so I was in law school and I knew I hated that. I was like depressed, sleeping all day, crying all day. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I was like, I have to figure out what I'm going to do if I'm not doing this anymore. So I started watching like a bunch of flight attendants on YouTube and I was like trying to think like, what do I want to do? Like I want to travel and I want to have a job where I'm not sitting at a desk. So I was like, this is so perfect. And I just, from those vlogs, figured that it was something I would really enjoy doing. So I just applied to like every single company that was hiring. And yeah, the company themselves will send you to a training. So I went through like 3-4 weeks of training and then had to like pass everything and graduate and then was technically hired after that.
So how does that work with like the rest of your life? Like, do you feel like you are like you like miss a lot of like being home?
Sometimes, I mean, it's hard right now because it's very different. Before Corona happened, I would have like a set schedule. I would work 4 days at a time, and then I would have like 2 or 3 days off. So it was a fairly normal schedule. I just like wasn't home at night. But now I'm like on reserve, so I'm on call pretty much every day of the month. And so if they need me, they just call me in. And then what I've been doing recently is just working a lot of day trips. So I like drive to the airport in the morning, do a couple of flights, and then drive home at night. And so it's just a lot of like back and forth. But yeah.
You enjoy it though?
Yeah, it's a really, really fun job. It's kind of stressful right now, just not knowing like what's going to happen. October 1st is like the day when the funding ended for the airlines for pandemic assistance. So a lot of people are getting laid off today. Nobody from my company, thankfully, but if it doesn't pick up the next couple months, we're probably going to have to look at layoffs again. So it's just stressful right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you, but it's all right.
It sounds like an amazing
Yeah,
job.
it's such a fun job. Like
do you get to read much when you're like on a flight, like when you're not doing anything, or do you not? That was rude. I'm not saying you don't do anything.
For legal reasons, I do not read when I'm on the flight. But right now, too, we have a lot of downtime like in between flights. Most of my flights are pretty short anyway. I do like mostly stuff that's just like an hour, so there's not like a ton of downtime anyway. But there is in between flights. So honestly, on days that I work, I do get a lot of reading done.
That's so cool. Wait, why was for me and Miranda, why was law school so bad? Was it just like the workload for you, or?
Well, yeah, the workload is really bad, especially if you're in law school. Like, and I was like, I don't really want to be a lawyer. Like, I'm just here because like I got a scholarship and didn't know what else I wanted to do, so I just came here. And it's kind of something you have to do with like the 100% intention, like really want to be a lawyer, because otherwise it's like so much work and it takes over your entire life for like nothing. And it's a lot of stress too, because you're like ranked among your classmates, and they are like, if you're not in the top 10%, you're not going to get a job, like telling you that every single day. And it's just was too much stress for me, especially because I didn't really want to be a lawyer. I didn't want to work 100 hours a week for not that really much money. I mean, you get a good salary, but not for how much you work and how much you don't get vacation and how much you don't get to see your family. So I didn't want to be a lawyer.
Plus, I feel like
majoring in
me.
Well, I'm assuming you're majoring in
yeah,
lawyer.
Yeah, I'm majoring in paralegal studies currently, and my plan originally was from paralegal studies to go to law school. And if you don't know what paralegal is like the nurse to a lawyer to a doctor. It's like you do the legal research, the legal writing, this and that. And I'm quickly realizing that I don't like this, and this isn't even what like I want to do. And I always liked political science and government and all that, but I've always like loved the news. So I really want to change my major to broadcast journalism. And so this year I'm going to apply to American University, because it's like in DC, and they have like the top 10% of it's like the top 10 journalism program in the country. And so I'm really nervous, and I'm trying to work really hard so I can get in and get scholarships, because it's like $60,000 a year. So yeah.
Yeah, broadcast journalism is really cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's
and I don't want to like discourage you from going to law school, but it's something you have to like be for sure that you want to do.
Yeah.
That was my problem.
Yeah, no, I've never really wanted to be a lawyer. I just think that like, I don't know. It's interesting to learn about, but I don't want to practice law.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. Good job, Naima. You should stick with something you already hate. You shouldn't say, yeah, thanks. My mom's like, what are you doing? Like, whatever. Anyways, we have 1 more minute. Anything else that anybody wants to talk about?
I'm going to switch to the lightning thief, just so everyone knows. I got FOMO.
Yay.
Wait, what page are you on?
I am on 168.
Okay.
I haven't read it in a few days though, so I'm excited to jump back in.
I need to figure out if I'm reading it or not. When's the last day? October 11th is when you guys are going live.
Do it, Naima. Read it.
Read
It's
it.
so good.
If you don't do it, I'm unsubscribing.
Honestly, you've already threatened me so many times before. Why not finally do it? What time are we? Okay, so we're coming back at 8:24. And we can leave now. Okay. I feel so bad interrupting. I know all of us are like at good parts and we're like, maybe one day we need to do this again and just like read all the way through. So, how are you guys since the last time we spoke?
Pretty good. I read 22 pages this time, and I got to that part where like they're in Vegas in the Lotus Hotel, and I just remember that being like such a long thing. I don't know if it's because the movie stretches it out or what, but it's literally only like 3 pages in the book.
Wait, is that in the first movie or the second movie?
I'm pretty sure it's in the first movie.
Okay, I really liked that scene in the movie.
Yeah,
Me too.
I think that's why I like thought it was longer. I was just shocked when they were like already out of there. I was like, oh my gosh, that was really short. It feels like they're in there for like 50 minutes in the movie.
They were in there for a while.
I was actually, when I was
scene.
reading, I noticed a lot of like discrepancies between the movie and the book. When I was rewatching the movie the other day, I thought it was decently adapted, but now I'm like, there's actually a lot of changes. So
Yeah. And there's just like a lot of stuff that they cut out that I feel like they probably didn't really need to, because I mean, it's not like the book's super long.
And the movie's not long either, is it?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know how long the movie is off the top of my head, but
Come on, you're supposed to know that stuff, Jess.
I know. I'm sorry.
I read 22 pages as well, and it got really intense for a hot second. And can I talk like, I mean, it's not like a spoiler. Does it matter? You think?
I don't care.
Well, if you're watching this and you're reading this book and you don't want to know this, then you can just. Well, I mean, I think it's in the movie. I don't really remember, but like, he's like on his way to Camp Half Blood, and they're being chased by this like guy. This not a guy. He's like a thing, and he is like chasing them, but he like picked up Percy's mom and was like holding her by the neck, and then she was like poof gone. So I'm like, is she dead? But like, I don't think she's dead. But I don't remember because I feel like if she was dead, it would have been more dramatic than that, you know. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. Well, he's like he's in Camp Half Blood now.
That part's honestly pretty crazy. And like reading that, I just imagine like a little kid reading that. I feel like it would be scary.
It's like intense. He's like, I ripped his like horn off and then stabbed him in like underneath the ribs. I'm like, intense.
Wait, guys, I don't even really know what Percy Jackson is about. I hear about like gods and Camp Half Blood a lot. Like, can anybody like give me some?
Like the simple explanation is that like the Greek gods are real and they still exist. And they migrate based on who is the power in the world. So they're in the US now, and they sometimes procreate with humans. So then that makes these half-blood children who are half god and half mortal. And so they have like special powers, and they go to Camp Half-Blood.
That sounds so fun.
It's really cool.
Wait, how did I never know this? I mean, I hear it all the time, but I just never was really interested. But that actually sounds so cool.
Yeah, it's a really, really fun series.
Yeah, I tried not to laugh on camera, but like there was many times where I was like cracking up.
Same. I started laughing and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awkward.
I did too, and I was like hiding behind the book.
Oh, it's like funny?
Yeah. It's like a good mix of stuff. Like it's got action in it, it's got humor in it. The characters are awesome. As they get a little older, there's some romance thrown in there. I mean, it's like nothing big, but it's cute.
Read 4 books just to get to the romance.
Yeah. Basically.
How did you guys
honestly,
like?
it's worth it.
Sorry.
No, go.
I was gonna say, like, how do you guys like the movie compared to the book?
I honestly liked the movie. Like, I wish they were younger, but like, I think it's good cinematically. Like, that might be a hot take, but I had fun watching it. Also, Logan Lerman.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I didn't hate the movie, but it's fun for like what it is. I don't know how good of an adaptation it is, but I think it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Aren't they coming out with like a Netflix?
The Disney Plus adaptation.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Is it going to be like a TV show?
Yeah, they're making a Netflix adaptation, I think, of movies for the Kane Chronicles, which is like a spin-off series with like the Egyptian gods.
That's
Oh.
interesting that he signed with 2 different companies. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, because he posted about it, and it was like not the original 5 though, wasn't it? Like the other series.
No, he posted about both.
Oh, okay. I must have missed the first one.
Well, it's just interesting because like his books are published under Disney Hyperion, so it's interesting that he would even that they would allow him to sell to Netflix.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but wait, are these, animated or no? I don't know.
Probably not,
I
right?
think so.
And
The ones that are already made.
Oh, no.
Okay. I didn't know who Logan Lerman was.
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Naima, you don't know who Logan is?
I'm literally about to send you a picture of him right now because he's a beautiful.
No, I know him. I know him. I know him. Do you guys know that picture?
Great.
I'm embarrassed. All right. If was Haley were here, she would get it. I'm
Wait,
just
low-key, I'm so happy you guys think Logan Lerman's cute too, because I felt like I was the only person like in my friend group who
Oh my gosh,
actually
no,
thought
I
he was
think
cute.
everybody thinks he's cute.
And his gray hair now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he's the main character of the Perks of Being.
Yeah,
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'm going to look at Rick, whatever his last name is, his Instagram.
Riordan?
Yeah, I can't say it. I'm stupid.
Riordan? Try it.
Riordan. It's like my mouth doesn't move that way.
Riordan?
Is it Riordan?
Riordan.
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 No, I always grew up saying Riordan.
Rick Riordan? Wait, am I wrong? Am I just
I've heard it both
I
ways.
don't know. I've never like taken the time to actually look up a video of how he personally says it, so that's probably something that I should do. But
They sound so much fun.
Riordan?
I couldn't see that.
It was just
It
him.
says Riordan.
yeah, I mean that would honestly make more sense with how it's spelled. I just was.
So it's Riordan?
I thought it when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's Riordan. I guess I'm wrong. I don't even know how I was saying it. Riordan?
You were just pronouncing the O.
Okay, wait. So did we say that it is animated?
No. What?
He posted this.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool.
I thought it wasn't on Netflix. I thought it was on Disney Plus.
No,
Well,
that's the Percy Jackson one.
Oh, okay.
There's another series.
Cool.
How are you liking Sadie, Nicole?
okay. So I actually wanted to ask you a question. First off, is this like YA or is it like adult? Because it's
YA.
actually really dark.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty. There's like a lot of like words and there's sexual violence and. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it for sure, but it's really good so far. I was just kind of like, whoa, because like shit's going down right now.
Yeah, it's a really intense YA book, but
Yeah, it's like very emotionally intense too. Like I remember just feeling kind of drained when I read it, but like it was a really good story overall. So
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot so far. I'm kind of like wondering like who the killer is, because I mean, like Sadie like thinks that she knows who it is, but I feel like there could be like a huge twist or something, because usually there is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more and seeing how it goes.
That's great.
that sounded so disingenuous.
yeah,
No, that was for real.
like really all right. Shut up.
No, that was after she was already done talking. So thank you. You guys always try to like call me out. Who's saying it? Why is my mother? Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think I'm going to need to catch up. What is she saying yay to? What?
I'm saying yay because Meredith said she might join us for our read along.
No, but why is mom saying yay?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway,
He's just being supportive.
thank you, Mom. Thank you. Love you. Oh, it's 8:34. Really quickly, just in case anybody's interested, probably not. I'm really enjoying this, and yeah. All right, let's.
Thanks for the update.
Wait, I didn't get to talk about my feelings. I'm just kidding.
Wait, I want to know how many pages you read, Mare.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get mad at me?
No, I'm gonna be maybe.
I'll keep it inside.
I read 44 pages.
Oh my gosh.
Leaves the broadcast.
Troubled us, Reagan.
Don't get mad at me. Don't hate me because you ate me.
That's really why.
Are we reading now?
Yes. And then we'll come back and wrap it up because I think it'll be 9. It'll be guys. 8:34, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 8:50. Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying.
Add 2 to 3.
5.
Okay, and then add 0 to
Until 8:55. Right. I think that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Why are you laughing at me? I'm so embarrassed. All right, let's read. Who am I? Let's read. I'm sorry. And we're done. Yay. Guys, this book was meant for me to read right now because the main character's love interest, they're seniors in high school, right? And he just came back from like a journalism internship at CNN, my favorite news channel, cable news. And yeah, and he's like talking about all the journalism books that he reads, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just ordered like 5 of them, like literally yesterday. Anyway, so that just got me really excited. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. How was your last few pages? I don't know what I'm saying.
Mine were good. I read 26 pages this time. I think I've read like 105 total or something like that. So doing good. I'm like in the middle of the climax right now, so I'm excited to finish it up. I probably will finish it tonight, honestly.
What page are you on now? What'd you think?
I'm on 308.
308.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
My friends, whatever. In total, I read. Oh my gosh,
You put it on Do Not
here.
That's what I do.
I'll try. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's enough. In total, I read 20 pages this whole time. It was just really distracting, but I'm really liking where the
That was me.
story is going. Oh, that was you,
Sorry.
not. Okay, good. Yeah, that's where I'm at. How many pages did all of you read besides Jess?
Me?
You read like 160
No,
something,
I
right?
said 105.
Yeah. Oh.
Mary read one.
I have no
180.
idea how many pages I read. Probably like almost 200 because I got like another 30 pages in.
I read 75 pages. This last sprint was not good for me. I like was not paying attention. Well, I think it was just like harder for me to read because it was like they were explaining everything, so it wasn't like action. So I was like really having to pay attention. And then I finished like I got to a chapter and there was like 2 minutes left. And so I didn't want to start a new chapter because when I get off here, I'm going to finish Harry Potter. So, but it is very good. And I giggled really loudly, but obviously no one heard me when we met Annabeth. And he was like expecting her to be like, oh my gosh, you're like just such a king, like you killed this minotaur or whatever. And she's like, you drool when you sleep, and then like ran away from him. And I was like, yes.
I love Annabeth.
My favorite's Grover out of those.
Yeah, I like Grover a lot too.
He's so funny.
I like every character pretty much. Nico is the best character in all of Rick Riordan's books, though.
Who?
He comes later.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know if you meet him till the last book in the first series. He features more in like the spin-off series after the
Heirs of Olympus or whatever.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna like binge Percy Jackson one of these days. I'm gonna like get like the set collection so I finally get all the references because I feel like I'm missing out right now.
No, I have major FOMO. You're not the only one.
Well, this is us trying to convince you to
Yeah,
go read
it's
it.
the perfect time to read it.
Well,
I'm intrigued.
yeah, exactly. Consider me convinced.
Yeah, I'm about to order it right now.
I didn't read it for the last sprint. I decided to pick Jade City back up because like I'm worried I'm just gonna blow through it and I'll want to pick up the next book. That's why like I'm kind of upset. Like I started it so early because I just want to read it.
I know everyone in the Discord was like, I'm starting like 3 weeks ago. And I was like, oh no, like I cannot. I will read it in like 2 minutes and then be ready for the next one.
Yeah.
I don't like to read series back to back like that. I never can pick up the next book in the series right after I finish.
If I
Really?
read it, I can, but like normally, nah.
I don't know why. It just is like too much for me. I need to do something else.
See, I think it's a form of escapism, and I live for that because then I can just go live in that world instead of this one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Nicole, how many pages did you read?
I read 75 pages, so twinsies, and it's really good so far. Like my heart is kind of racing because it's so intense, and honestly, I do not have the stomach for thrillers. Like I like them, but they scar me for like weeks. But it's really good. I feel like I'm there right now. Good
Aw.
form of escapism. But actually, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but like for those who have read the book, like it's a really small detail, but there's a Polaroid that's mentioned, like an old picture Polaroid. It doesn't have anything to do with like the actual mystery, but do you guys know what was on that? Or
I don't remember. I read it like at the beginning of quarantine, so that's
okay, so a bit ago.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I read it like in the beginning of 2019, so I
Oh.
don't remember.
Never mind then.
Yeah, I've never read that ever. So
It's really good.
It's
probably
really
like one of my favorite YAs. I just bought it's right next to me. I just bought Crocked Up to Be too, which is Courtney Summers' newest book. I have no idea what it was about, but I love Sadie so much that I just bought it. So
Is it a mystery too, or is it just contemporary?
to be honest, no idea. That was how good Sadie was. I just said. Hazard.
Okay. Everybody is ready.
Similar, like the covers match.
Yeah, I like how the covers match.
Yeah, she seems like she has like a style, like an aesthetic that she kind of sticks to.
Nicole, you're so like adorable. I freaking love listening to you speak.
Oh my god. No, literally, guys, I was so nervous before I got onto this live stream because I feel like I haven't socialized with people besides my boyfriend in so long. And I was like, what does socializing feel like again?
No, I was just telling someone the other day, like, it's so weird, but like I talk to like all of you guys like pretty much every day. And so like sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, like my friend Mare, like blah blah blah. And it's like weird because we've never met in person, but I like feel so close to you guys. It's so weird.
I'm honored.
My heart.
Well, I feel honored that I get to meet you guys now. Like, I mean, like a couple days ago, because you guys are all really cool and beautiful. So,
Oh,
You're so pretty.
Haley is the glue. She's not even here,
Thank
but
you,
her
Haley.
impact, her mind.
Shout out to Haley for introducing us to Nicole, and also shout out to Mare for making this beautiful thumbnail.
True.
He's so talented. You guys should obviously most of you guys are probably subscribed to these people already because we have like mostly the same friends. But you guys, if you're not, you should subscribe to all of them because they're just so great and fun and talented and yeah. So they work hard on their videos. So yeah.
Wow, thanks for hyping us up.
Yeah.
I feel great now.
But they're all old.
To go
So,
subscribe.
You say we're all old.
yeah. But they're all old, so beware.
With the ageism, back again. Here we go.
Beware. But other than that, they're great. They're pretty good. Oh, thank you, Miranda. That made me happy. I was so nervous. They will tell you that I was like, or Mare, I think Mare saw the most of it. I was literally like, not okay.
Girl, we're just gonna sit in silence. Like it's
With the talking part. And my mom told her boyfriend, my mom told her friend. My mom recently has been going around and telling her friends about my channel. Like, I don't read the like smuttiest books out there. And I'm just really embarrassed now.
Naima, does your mom know like what you read?
She knows I read romance. I told her today to tell her like back off. Like, you need to stop telling people about this. Some of the books I read are not like appropriate. And she's like, well, make your account private then. And I'm like, what are you like? No, like, let's just stop. So yeah,
It's like she's watching this right now.
That's like my most viewed video is my like ranking fan fiction tropes video, and that's just like such a video that I would not want anybody in my family to see.
right.
They like go and I was like, what's her must watch video and watch that and they're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hopefully she's chilled out. I'm pretty sure half of these views in here tonight were literally them. So yeah, but yeah, I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I just had this idea to read live with
yeah,
some
we
fun.
should do it again sometime.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Somebody else
sure.
should host. Mhm. Somebody else should host. Not me.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, it is now 9:05 and I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you guys so much for watching if anybody's still here. And yeah, follow them all, subscribe to them all. They're all amazing and I have their YouTube's link down below. So, yeah. Thank you. Bye.
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 How do I